Vinny.
Good morning. Justin, can I climb that wall behind you? What do you got there for me?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
January
that all set up, man. I love
27th.
it. Love it. Who's climbing that? Your kids are climbing that?
Yeah, my kids are climbing it. I've got a 2-year-old, a little girl, and an 8-year-old little girl.
Oh, congratulations. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah, I had three boys, so and then I have one, two, three grandchildren that are girls, and then one boy.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, so
Awesome.
we're making the rounds. Oh, all right. So how's this sound? The volume.
Sounds good.
Okay, it's not too loud. Okay, cool. Because I can't hear what you hear. That's the problem
Yeah.
with this. All right, thanks. All right, let's roll. Gaba, good morning. I see you there.
Peace. I see you.
We'll do a meditation because hopefully a couple more students will show. So I'm going to stand on my magnets. You don't have to. But they do help. Okay, these are very powerful magnets. All right, so today we're going to go into hugging a tree. Okay, this is a very common position, but we need to keep our elbows relaxed. Okay, I see a lot of people trying to make it too round, and it automatically tenses your shoulders. So if you brought your elbows up, you feel that, and that's not what you want in meditation. You kind of want to be peace. So I always try to drop everything. I even drop my wrist. I even let my wrist go, because I was always wanting to be a perfect structure. Through all the years, I wanted to have the most perfect form in the world. And then I realized, it doesn't matter. It's all about peace, relaxation. And that's when I started to feel better. So, we're gonna inhale, pull the chi in, and exhale, it's gonna go out. So it's going in a complete circle. Complete circle. So once you breathe in or out, it doesn't matter. Once the circle starts, inhale, exhale, doesn't matter. It's gonna just keep circling. So it really doesn't matter once you take your first breath. But I just like to let you know it is circling through your body, through your hands, through your fingertips are connected right now with chi. Your whole hand, actually. So we're gonna inhale. Let's inhale on 5 and exhale on 10. Make it nice and peaceful. And we'll do let's do about 20 breaths. That'll be probably about 3 minutes or so. And let's begin. Your eyes are half open. Excuse me, I felt that coming. Okay, that's better. Beautiful. Let's let those hands float down. And let's continue down. Let's warm up the spine a little bit again. Keep your hands facing each other. We're not trying to get to the ground. Just get parallel and then come back up. Let the arms float up, straight. Move your head. Quarter turn one direction. And quarter turn the other way. Let's go one more time. Another quarter turn. Another quarter turn. Back to center. Let's go down one more time. Keep your hands facing each other and quarter turn at the bottom. And the other direction. Good. Now this time we're going to add another level. Let's add the breath. Let's inhale as we go up. You can exhale in the center. Now we're going to inhale in the turn. We're going to inhale as we turn. And exhale as you go back to center. Other direction, inhale. And exhale back to center. Good. Let's just drop straight down to the ground. Put your mind in your spine. Okay? Let's inhale on the way up. Now we're going to twist the spine. Inhale as we turn. Keep your legs, your whole structure straight. Your waist down is straight ahead. And let's turn the other direction. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's bring them down to your waist. Good. Now we're going to do something a little different. Shake that out. Now we're going to turn that quarter turn. We're going to inhale, just like the last dance. We're going to lift those elbows. And exhale as you come back to center. We're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale. We're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale. We're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale. We're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale. And this time around, we're going to bring our hands into more of a V shape above our head. We're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale as our hands come back to center. And we're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale. And we're going to inhale. You could do a whole 2-3 hours just on these type of stretches, these type of chi movements. But I don't have 3 hours, unfortunately, today. So, you're gonna turn a quarter turn. You can stay on your magnets if you have magnets. And we're gonna let our fingertips touch each other at the bottom. And we're gonna turn. We're gonna inhale, and we're gonna exhale on this side. And we're gonna turn with our breath held in. And now we're gonna exhale. I'm sorry, I confused you. We're gonna inhale going up. We're gonna hold the breath at the top and turn just the waist, just the trunk. And now we're gonna exhale as we go down. Turn, hold the breath in. Inhale. I'm sorry, hold the breath out. I'm really talking funny today. We're going to exhale at the bottom. We're going to hold the breath out. We're going to inhale. Now you're not watching your hands. You're looking up, but you're not focusing on your hands and saying, oh my God, are my fingers connected? You're going to just intuitively know that they're connecting. You're going to feel it. And then you're going to turn. Same thing at the bottom. You're looking down, but you're not staring at your hands. You're feeling with your hands. So now we're going to inhale. Hold the breath. Tighten the abs. Turn. And now let it go. Hold the breath at the bottom. Turn. Inhale. Now I want you to notice the size of my circle. We want the full circle going up and the full circle going down. See how wide my arms are going? I'm tracing a giant energy circle. And let's exhale going down. If you tune into your body, you might feel your spine, did I say spine? You might feel your spine expanding and contracting. Especially in your neck. More towards the upper region, towards your head, towards your neck, upper spine. Good. Now let's come off those magnets. Kick those magnets out of the way. All right, let's continue. Let's take that movement we just did and take it in motion a little bit. Let's get our footwork going. So you're gonna plant one leg and you're gonna come forward and open. Okay, so we'll go back. You're gonna step through and then step back. So the supporting leg is doing the work. So now it looks like I'm just going forward and back with my leg like this. And that's, a lot of times that's what I see is happening. But there's a middle piece. You get into center, you get into neutral, and you turn that core. So the core is not just following the leg. Well, it is following the leg, but there's a point turning and then stepping. And the same thing goes back when you come forward. So there is a nice little quarter turn in the center in both directions. That is massaging the organs. So it's not a hesitation, but it becomes a feeling after a while. So when we do speed this up, the turn is still there. It may not be as visible, but it's still there. So we don't want to miss that turn. So that's why we slow it down. When we come to the center, we feel it. So it's actually, second the hands are joining at the bottom and the top, that's the turn when they touch. Mostly it's at the bottom right now because we're making it that way. We could switch it up if we want. We could start at the top and then it'll turn at the top. So it depends which way you started. So I know I'm confusing you. Let's start at the top. You'll see what I'm talking about. So if we start forward at the top, then when we get to the middle, it turns in the middle. But if we start at the bottom, it should change, let's say. Yeah. Then the turn will be at the top. So depending on what way you start, you're going to feel that turn with either your hands above your head or your hands at your waist. Good. Let's switch sides now. Put the opposite foot, plant the opposite foot. Start up or down, doesn't matter. And let's begin. And remember, we're not thudding forward. We're floating with our feet. So if I had to show you my footwork pattern, I'm coming in and coming out. But I'm definitely light stepping. So I don't want to, this is what happens in the beginning. You step, and we put a lot of weight on that front foot like this. And it becomes a little bit jerky, which is fine. But eventually we want to be smooth. We want to protect our center, bring that foot in, slide that foot out, and just become very smooth. Because there's two parts of our body we're trying to connect. We don't want to leave anything behind. But most of the work is coming from the planted leg. Because once you push that weight into that planted leg from the rear leg, that leg has to direct the next movement, right? As that weight shifts. So once you give that supporting leg all the weight, it has to direct your steps. You want to make it a step that's safe, that you're not going to topple over. Okay, so let's begin that again. Let's start with the leg back, hands down if you want, and turn. Now slow it down. So you'll notice I'm facing the wall as I start. Then my body twists and it faces the opposite wall. So that's why the center turn is very important, because you're going to end up facing opposite directions as your arms go up and down in the circle. And we call these Chinese jumping jacks, but these are in motion. Now let's add the breath, okay? Let's inhale as we go up. Exhale as we go down. Inhale. Exhale. So we're always working on what are we feeling in our feet. And why is my heat kicking on? I thought I turned it off. Now, do you feel the circle as it's going up? The hands are always connected, even though they're in motion. Let's try to get that feeling. Inhale. So you're just surrounding your own body with an energy ball, right? You never lose that feeling. I never talked about this with you probably, but this is just another level where you're not losing the feeling the whole time you're doing these jumping jacks. So if you slow it down, you'll see, you can feel it. Hopefully, you may feel it. And if you don't worry about it. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. So it's not just emotion. The outsider would look at this and think we're just waving our hands and doing some kind of dance. And it is a dance. But there's a lot more to it. Isn't that pretty cool? So you took it to the next level, hopefully, when you realized that the hands are always connected. It's like a giant chi ball. Let's go back to the other side for one moment. Let's try that feeling on the other side. So plant the opposite leg again, because we didn't talk about the chi ball the first time. And let's connect it. Still keep your structure. Remember your foot pushing into the front, the supporting leg. And then the supporting leg pushes you out. But you're light stepping right now. You're also expanding and contracting the ribs, the rib cage. The heart is coming out of its comfortable nest and getting a little massage. You're breathing much better when your hands are above your head because your lungs can expand more. So there's a lot going on with this simple motion. And again, we could spend another hour on just that, but we'll move along. One day I'm going to spend an hour just on one thing and see how deep we could dive. Just that one view. I'll get you down to your toenail and to your fingernail. One day, on just that one. But let's have some more fun. All right, so now we're going to take the pattern out to a diagonal. We'll take it out to the corner. Okay, take it out to the corner. So let's just get the footwork first. We did this the other day, but this is going to be something. I'm going to soar over the ocean right now. So I'm coming back with the foot, right, back to center. And it looks like I'm doing nothing different. But if you watch my feet, since I know I'm going to this corner next, if I'm out here, when this foot comes back, guess what it's doing? It's pointing towards that corner. It's giving me a half a step less I have to take. Because otherwise, if you come back straight, then you got to pivot your foot. to face the corner. But if you know where you're going, the foot that's coming back is going to be your steering wheel, right? Like if I wanted to go to this back corner, I'm not going to bring this foot back straight. I'm going to curve it. I'm going to know exactly where it's got to go. Okay? I'm going to start pointing it towards my target. Okay? Same thing if I was going to go to the opposite corner, I would pigeon toe my foot and I'd go to the opposite corner. So that's my steering wheel. I always know where I'm going. Okay? So that's one footwork pattern among thousands that is very helpful. So let's start again. The step. Step. Let's just keep the front now. Step. 2 front corners. And feel that weight transfer in what I call the dead space. There's a major transfer as the foot comes back. At that point, you make a decision where you're going to put your weight. So when I come back, it's like, if I don't know where I'm going or I don't know what's going to come at me next, I can't commit until my eyes tell me to commit, right? Until my senses and my awareness tells me where am I going to commit my effort, right? Am I going to go back the same way I came? If that's the case, I got to keep the weight on the leg it's already on, right? Because I want to keep it empty, the foot empty that's stepping. If I want to go to my left, you're right, then I'd have to commit. So it's all what you see, it's all what you feel. But here, these are structured drills, so you don't have those worries. And they're not worries, you don't have that study pattern in your head you need. You know, like I said, one day I'm going to have lights all over the place, and whatever color light comes on, that's the direction you move. And it's just going to be computer generated. You're not going to know what light's coming on. So that'll be the ultimate test of what I'm trying to talk about. So let's step again. I'm sure it already exists. I know it does. There's 2 high-level athletes out there that it doesn't exist. I just don't have it. And again, we're not heavy stepping yet. We're just touching our toe and moving. Certainly you can heavy step, but that's a full commitment. And you're not going to come off that front leg very easily. But we're going to light step today. All right, let's get some flapping because as usual, I'm already running out of time. All right, so let's begin to flap. My back hand is going up higher than my front hand. But right now I'm looking at my front hand, for now. Most of the time we look at our back hand. Today I'm changing it up, looking at the front hand. Nice and peaceful, no muscle stress. Hands are just floating through the air. Stay very basic, just to the front today, right now. Maybe during the week we'll get to the back and to the 8 directions. Now let's just start to slowly get used to our breath. Let's inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. So you're forming that same ball again, that same contraction as we did with the Chinese jumping jacks, right? Always a contraction and expansion, right? It's the same thing, you're expanding, and guess what, right there again, contraction, expansion, contraction. Everything's about expansion, contraction. But we're just flowing right now. We'll go our quick shots in a couple minutes. We'll probably end with that. A quick shot of chi. I'll get you guys pumped up for the next one. Okay, palms are always facing up with this one. Now we're going to give that quick shot of chi. So we're going to step and go. We're going to inhale. Quick shot of chi, and as quick as we get our breath in, we're going to let it go. Go back to center. So we're going to give a half-second shot and a 2-second delay coming back. And come back nice and calm. Let it go as you exhale. So this is like half a fire breath, and then half a relaxing breath. Okay?
Confirm, Dr. Love Qigong or...
Excuse me, guys, 1 second. Good morning.
Good morning. We've got no internet.
No internet? Okay.
You're gonna have to keep going on the other line. Tech support.
All right, no problem. We'll keep it going.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Grandmaster. All right, bye-bye. All right, guys, so this is another valuable lesson in life. So now, I have you guys for another 45 minutes. Fantastic. A Grandmaster doesn't have any internet today, so you guys are stuck with me for 2 classes. All right, now, let me just clear something out. I don't know if I can tape it, though. Let me just try 1 second if I can tape this. Let's see. I'll send a request. So at least you have something on tape to rewatch. But if he doesn't have internet, oh yeah, he could request. Okay, he could give me authority to do it.
Recording in progress.
Ah, okay, good.
There you go.
Nice. I learn something new every day. All right, guys, let's get going here. We have a fun day ahead of us. All right, so let's regroup. So, we're expanding